Greetings, fellow space farmers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Space Haven, Episode 2, Botany. I'm going to park right alongside the Derelict. And to the northeast, there's another Derelict and some mining opportunities. And to the south, it's just an empty planet. Rada, thank you for the gifted sub, and Velhar for the resub. So, here we go. Here's the Derelict ship. And I am going to be sending everybody. All four. So, I've just drafted them. I'm going to click for them to stick their spacesuits on. Because the Derelict ship is almost certainly not going to have atmospherics. I'm going to load them into the pod. And then I'm going to tell the pod to dock onto their ship. Onto the Derelict ship. Once we're docked, then I can have them disembark. And this Derelict ship has a rogue AI. For better or for worse. I find that the AI are often harder enemies to defeat than the crawlers. Also, Tralla is unconscious. Oh no, Tralla died. That was quick. The robot like blew up on her, and she just died. Okay, well that was rough. Generally speaking, your first engagement for a ship battle is supposed to be easier on normal on the difficulty that I'm on, but like she had such low bravery that she just freaked out and essentially just ran and got blown up on. These things happen. Oh man, this looks rough. We'll focus fire on the top bot. But I'm going to back my people up. Okay, Stevie, you're the healthiest. Have you poke around? And once you fully explore the ship, you can then use the resources there. So it looks like metal refinery and composter is what we're going to research next. The other thing I'm going to need to do is to change the work priorities because our researcher just died. So Glitch is now the researcher. There'll be opportunities to add new crew members though, sooner or later. But dying that early is honestly pretty unusual. Okay, yep. We fully explored it. So I just undrafted everybody. And then here, I am going to initially transfer everything from the ship to our ship. And then I'm going to set up to salvage everything except the hull scrap. I leave the hull scrap for last. So she was died because of the blast injury. Basically, the robot just exploded on her. The flybot. There wasn't a lot of space to work in this room. It's just the way it is sometimes. Whoa. The ship that we're on just got hit by asteroids as well. Almost taking us out. And we have a ship that just entered. It is a military alliance ship. No missions. And some trade opportunities, but I don't think I really need to trade at the moment. The military ship is offering medical services, but the people that we have will recover given time. So let's take a quick look at moods. At the moment, no, they're just hungry, and they also have space. Well, they were in a suit while boarding. And they got a little fatigued from that. but otherwise, no. So it takes a while to strip a ship. Sometimes you can be pressured for time, like if enemies are incoming or you're running out of a specific resource. That isn't the case for me at the moment, so I could take my time stripping the ship. And the other military ship just left. Oh, I somehow didn't notice this isn't actually, symmetrical. So once all of the non-hull infrastructure is stripped from their ship, we can work the recycler, break it down for our own resources, and then start stripping the hull. The other thing is we're rather low on water. That might be something we're going to want to buy, because I don't see any asteroids nearby that have ices. I can also take a look at water vapor. No, there's really not any water vapor in the ship at the moment. So there's nothing for us to siphon from the atmosphere. Cheers! Yeah, I could definitely stop the ore processor. I don't think there's really anything... No, there's actually still ore to be processed. It's still running. From all the ores that we got last stop. So this here, all of the soft scrap's been salvaged, all the energy scrap, we're still working on the infra scrap, and there's a little bit of tech scrap left as well. So the reason I do the hull last is often what you'll have is you'll have things installed on the hull, like tech scrap or tech stuff or infrastructure stuff, and if you just remove the hull, you'll delete the opportunity to get the other scrap type. How do you get new crew? Sometimes you can find them on these derelict ships in hypersleep pods. You can also buy them from slavers. You can capture them if you're attacked by pirates and convert the pirates to your own crew. Whole bunch of different ways. So there's still a lot of infrastructure stuff left on this ship to grab. Diamond is working on it, but it does take a while. It is also free. Well, it's sort of free, because you have to... Your ship's still running, your crew's still eating, your oxygen generators are still generating oxygen, so there is some cost, even when you're salvaging like this. But, you know, it's a pretty good idea to salvage as much as you can when you are given the opportunity. We should be pretty close on all the infra scrap that we need, though. Alright, so in terms of research, you guys wanted composting. So I'm going to boost that up. And then also metal refinement. Those are the things that that one. So I queued both of them up. Keeping a close eye on the amount of water that we have. I'm really hoping to get hull blocks off this soon, because that's what we need to get our botany and farms up and running. So I'm going to risk some of the infra scrap by getting hull scrap at the same time, because you get hull scrap differently. You get hull scrap with a builder, whereas the infra scrap, your colonists or astronauts or whatever you want to call them go onto the ship and break things down. So here's the hull scrapping with our builder removing hull sections, whereas Stevie's running around getting the infra scrap. Looks like he's almost done too. I, just by luck, parked in such a way that it protects us, I think, from asteroid strikes, because they put their derelict ship between me and the direction of the asteroids. Works for me. Nice. So I think we have all the infra. Yeah, all the infra is off of there, and now it's just hull scrap. So you can see our hull block count going up a little bit as we are recycling their hull, getting ready for our own. Not sure if I have enough hull to complete that build, but oh, we also have a civilian ship coming in, so maybe I'll be able to buy water off of them. We'll be here in about 6 hours. All right. Yeah, we can do business. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have ice. Forget that. I'll just build a water purifier. Make my own water. All right. Taking a look at the food. Finally getting around to it. Building some, so I'm only going to build one at first, but eventually I'm going to want both. Building some of the, botany now. Put the door here. And what's important about this door is we're going to want this door with the vents closed, not open, once it's built, because closing the vents will help to keep the CO2 levels in the farm elevated and not bleed that CO2 into the rest of the base. Then other things we're going to want down here is a temperature regulator once the walls are built. And then we're going to want a CO2 producer to be able to pump CO2 into the room. And And how stripped is this ship? All right, this ship is pretty stripped, so we'll start jumping. No point in sticking here. There's nothing here to stick around for. I'm going to park myself sort of equidistant between the... No, I'll park closer to the Derelict, because the Derelict is the ship that is a destination that we're going to have to get a lot more stuff from than mining. The Slavers Guild wants to talk. Hey there, fellow spacefarer. We're rolling on some resources. Are you willing to help us out? So they want to give me credits for energy cells. So I'll have you out here. So they're asking for energy cells. Energy cells is not what our ship runs on. Energy cells are what certain devices run on. We don't yet have the ability to make energy cells. I have a relationship to the Slavers Guild of 8 already. And have you guys vote real quick on that. I think it's going to be yes. Okay. So now I'm down to 2. I think I had 5. Oh! Hey, look at this! We have a grow bed. So there's different things you can grow. There's fruits if you have Botany 4. There's root vegetables, Botany 1. And then you can also see like food value grown per day. So root vegetables and nuts and seeds is some of the highest. So I'm going to put some nuts and seeds and root vegetables in here. And eventually I'll get around to fruits once I have an abundance of food. The other thing I wanted to put in here is the CO2. Close the vent, which is this button here. And then the grow beds come with lights built in, but it helps your own people to have a well-lit work area. So it would help for me to put in my own lights in this room. So like put a light in the middle of the room. We're in a new spot, so yeah, we're still mining the asteroid that's down there. Retrieve items of interest and give medical assistance. Well, I don't have a medical bed. And the item of interest is killing all monsters and enemies on the Derelict in the current sector. And then transferring medical supplies to the gray matter. And I'll be able to choose a reward. Energy block, hull block, carbon, base metals, or credits. Should we accept the Derelict mission? Yes or no? Give you 1 minute to vote on that. Oh, are they already clearing it? Ha. Well, you know what? I'm going to accept your mission a little early. And I'm just going to choose... Oh, it's already expired. Dang it. Because they jumped the ship. Hey, Thomas Rouse. Thanks for the gifted subs. And for becoming a patron, too. Cheers. So, they jump... jumped on it and did it before I was able to do it. The thing I'm curious about is whether or not they're going to bother to actually salvage everything there. Because if not, you know, I can maybe... I think they're running salvage. Yeah, it looks like they're running salvage. Okay, the CO2 producer needs carbon, and the farm needs water. I'm going to see if I can't buy some of the things I'm missing off of them. Did I end up building the... Oh, you know what? I ended up building the water purifier. So I'm going to make water on the water purifier, bringing ice and making water. So that will solve that. So then I'm looking for electronic components, steel plates, and carbon. So let's see if they have any of that stuff. So they have some steel plates. They have an electronic component or two. They don't have any carbon. And I'll just pay the credits price for this, because I don't really have anything I'm willing to part with. Oh no! We got hit by an asteroid, and it set fire to our kitchen. Oh, it set fire to everything. Jesus. It was bad luck. The CO2 scrubbers that I got will eventually filter the smoke out of the ship, but that's going to suck for a bit. Where is my scrubbers? So we have a gas scrubber working in the 2 engine rooms. And once the smoke of those gas scrubbers go to 0, you know, we will have filtered all the gas out. Yeah, okay, the gas is getting filtered out now. So if we take a look at the gas hazards, you can see center of the ship still has a little bit of gas still in it, mostly where it got hit in the kitchen. But it slowly gets filtered out through the scrubbers. If I had more scrubbers up in the operations room, it'd be a little bit faster. I could also, however, like, force the X2 doors open for more airflow, I think that's the way it works, but the doors that are closed help to contain explosions and the like. What is our CO2 levels at? So it's actually rather low in our farm. So I'm going to want carbon sooner or later. Get the ore processor going again and try to mine the rest of what's out there before jumping. How many point defenses do I have? I have 2. So yeah, it's only really complaining about carbon now. Can I temporarily move the beds to the farm? I could, yeah. Okay, they left the sector. Cool. Glitch, I am going to draft you and send you over to the Derelict. Which shouldn't have enemies, because they had already cleared it. But I think that... yeah. They are done. Like the... oh, there's 3 dead people there. And there's also a hamster robot. The other ship is finished, so I'm just going to grab what I can. There's also someone named Jane on this ship. Should I go wake up Jane? Yes or no? So Jane is in a hypersleep and could be a 4th crew member. Oh, they hit my engine? Jeez. Of the places to get hit. What kind of slaver wouldn't take a sleeping woman? A poor one? Or maybe one that had full prisons? Alright, you guys want Jane. So let's wake Jane. You're now talking to Jane Madraken. Where am I? I feel like I've been in hypersleep forever. I don't want to stay here. Can I join you on your journey? So, taking a look at her, she is a minimalistic psychologist who's kind of replaces the researcher we lost. So yeah, alright, welcome aboard. Changing some of the work priorities might be a good idea. So Glitch, you're now off of research duty. She's very good at medical. I'm going to take everyone else off of medical. And this individual is going to get raffled. So raffle timer's up above my head. Good luck. The next place to jump will have ices and metals. Cool. We have a decent amount of water now that we're purifying it. The ices that we had. I'm also going to temporarily move the beds into the farm. Just to raise the CO2 level because we don't have carbon. And they'll move them back once we have carbon for the carbon producer. Actually, one thing I could do is just force open the door because there's carbon in the rest of the ship. I don't know why it didn't occur to me, but there's plenty of carbon dioxide in the rest of the ship. So with the door open, or even the vent open, it will equalize, because I don't have the carbon producer running, so, you know, that fixes that pretty quick. With that in mind, yeah, let's not even do that. Don't need that anymore. Instead, I'll run... Oh, yeah, it's just going to be in the way, isn't it? Fine, I'll dismantle that and put it like a floor light instead. Hey, Brady Bale, thank you for the resub. What do I got? Want to get more farms. So, let's, taking a look. She doesn't do any industry whatsoever. So, really just medical and research. She has some weapon potential, too. And she probably doesn't have a weapon on her. So, yeah, I'm going to have to... remember to give her a weapon. Let's get you down here. Now you're strapped. Nothing like a brand new person that we do not know handing them a gun, right? What could go wrong? Okay. I don't have enough infra blocks in order to build the second grow table, but it's possible to get the... Oh, no, these are my people. I thought it was someone else. It's possible to get the infra blocks from this ship that we're breaking down. And I just have to keep an eye on my food and my power, because food and power is not infinite. So I might have to abort the salvage early just to buy things for food and power in the meantime. Taking a look at the growing. Oh, we must have had at least one harvest because it's only 26% of the way there. Could be wrong about that, but it seems to be the case. So how's our progress on the salvage? Let's see. We've gotten all the energy scrap, most of the tech scrap. So there's a lot of soft scrap and infra scrap left. Also, the unloading bay for all the scrap that we're grabbing is like full. You find the growing pretty slow? Yeah, it is pretty slow. You need a pretty significant farm to be able to supply food, unless you're willing to eat human. I guess that would be the caveat. Because, right, there is 3 corpses here. There's Mason, Lady Rogue, and Jacob. And, you know, if you're willing to eat human, or to rely on algae dispensing, you can get by a little bit more easily. I mean, we are researching a composter, so, yeah. Giveaway is going to Rosalind. And I'm changing your color palette so you look more like one of us. Not like your ex-Android collective that you're a part of. Given you're Rosalind, I'll give you rose colors. Well, I guess roses can come in different colors, but I think of them as red. She's a red shirt now. Well, you can't die any faster than Trala. Dear Lord, was that bad luck. First engagement, having the enemy like kamikaze bomb you as you panic and fall over. It's pretty bad, right? Okay, we have composter. Question for you guys is, should we compost corpses? Yes or no? Did I grab Trala? I don't think I did. I think we just, like, spaced Trala. Because I didn't have the presence of mind to, like... I feel like I've actually fetched her from the ship, but I don't know what happened to her corpse. But if we want a composter, I'm going to need to put it somewhere. You know what I could do is I could, I'll expand this as much as I can. See how I can't wedge things in. You guys think we should compost corpses. Okay. Eating people the complicated way. Still working on the infra blocks for the last grow table. Oh, was that a hit? Yeah, it was a hit. There's a micro breach in the farm. And all the plants died. Thanks, micro breach. Oh, that was great. Rip. Sometimes it be like that. And another micro breach in under the kitchen table. Wow. Game, you shouldn't have. I'm just getting peppered. Okay, why can't we... Oh, you know what? I think the engines are in the way. So I'm going to nudge the engine room out another time. Moving them yet again. And praying that my crops actually get to grow this time, because that was triggering. Micro breach, blowing them up. So on the first table, we've got... Okay, I'll do 3 root vegetables and 2 nuts and seeds. And hope that Glitch manages them well, so they do not die. Alright, how's our salvage coming? Only a little bit of infra scrap left, and then we can get the hull scrap. And the corpses for the composting, because that's what you all wanted. And it's warning me that I'm very low on energy or power generation, which is known. So after metal refinery, I'm going to do power capacity and power generation. I think that's probably the wisest next to research. I'm going to start getting hull scrap because the infra scrap's low already. Just wrapping this up. And the next place that we're headed to has mining opportunities, potentially to get energy. Keeping our lights on. Please grow. So what is the CO2 in there? Medium? It's pretty low, though. It says medium, but that's the very low end of medium. Because I have double the tables, so it's using up twice as much CO2. So we're getting hull blocks, soft blocks, infra blocks. We're getting the stuff that we need. All that's left now is to get a tech block, I think? Yeah, for the composter. What I can do is I can transfer over the corpses. So the current priority is now... Thank you for watching Space Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch August 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow spacefarers,